Happening now on Hawaii Island, the biggest Hawaiian cultural celebration of the year. And joining us now live from the center of all of this in Hilo, our Island Life Live Ohana, Davey and Lina girl. Good morning. Who do you have with us to now?
Mahalo, Cynthia. We have somebody pretty famous with us. I mean, he lost count on all the hokus he's won already with his group Keoho, and then we see him working his magic with zippies. We learned the Hawaiian word for napo. Well, Mele said kele kele, but it's
napela. I think is what we settled on.
Napela. I'm gonna. Last time we introduced him was like in Olelo Hawaii, and the one word I would mess up was the English word, but Kumu Kahanuola Solatorio is with us this morning. Aloha, Kumu. Aloha. And we just had Sue and Kelina from Aloha Hula Supply on with us, and they are the ones that provide this mea for us. Yes. And Kumu was like, "Oh, you actually even feel one of the ladies." What was your words?
I thought it was real, so I was like, "Oh," I was about to smell it, and he was like, "Oh, puni keni keni." I was like, "Okay, I guess we'll wear the puni keni keni," but you cannot tell, yeah.
Let's work it. But we are so excited to have you wake up bright and early with us this morning on Good Morning Hawaii, and you are actually in the Edith Kanakaole Stadium until 3 o'clock this morning, kind of thing?
1 o'clock.
Oh, 1 o'clock.
And then we went over to Ken's till about 3 o'clock. But there's the only ones open, so we was like, okay, we're going to hang out.
I love that 2-hour excursion to Ken's. That's awesome. All right.
It was about just, we were just talking story, but, yeah.
Well, give us your feeling and reaction on last night's Miss Aloha Hula and our beautiful Kaonohi Lopez.
Oh, yes. Yeah, everyone did beautiful. They all represented their halau very, very well. And Kaonohi is my haumana before. She is my niece. She's my friend. I love the Lopez Ohana so much. So really proud of her. She really represented her Ohana, her Kumu, her Kupuna, and yes, all the best to her.
Well, let's talk a little bit more about that, because you said she's your haumana, and she took the 2024 Language Award this year.
Yes.
Yeah. What does that mean for you as her former Kumu?
You know what? When she just started chanting, I was like, oh. It just came out, and it was so beautiful, and she understood the language, so she was able to do her interview in Olelo Hawaii as well. And I was really proud too, because it wasn't only her. A couple other of the contestants said their entire interview in Olelo Hawaii, and hearing that, it just made me think of the future. Maybe one day all of our contestants can do their interviews all in Olelo Hawaii. So.
Well, let's go ahead and talk about that, Kumu, because e ho'opili mai and I'm a haumana, and Kavika is a haumana, and a lot of our family members. You've been offering Olelo Hawaii for free worldwide. Worldwide, yes. And that kind of started in the middle of COVID, is that correct?
Yeah, so I have a Instagram, e ho'opili mai, and before it was just me and my mom teaching Olelo Hawaii through Instagram, but then we realized during COVID that a lot of people want the access to Olelo Hawaii education. It's just hard, they're far away or they don't have the funds to do that. So I was able to start a free Zoom class and reached around the world, in France, in Zimbabwe or some Madagascar or something. But that just shows me that people want to learn Olelo Hawaii, and they want to continue the Hawaiian culture.
Yeah, that first class I jumped on, I think I had like 750 people on top. Kumu was like, everyone, the new students, please introduce yourself. And that's pretty much the whole class. Because that's so many haumana. Now, real quick, you got some partnerships. Of course, we know you have the partnership with Zippies, but tell us about this new partnership with Alaska Airlines.
Yeah, so I was really excited and blessed to be reached out from Alaska Air. They want to provide, flights for me to travel the West Coast or travel to the continent and teach Olelo Hawaii, especially especially to our Ohana, in places with a lot of Native Hawaiian concentration, like Oregon, Seattle, Utah. So we just did one in Torrance, California. And we want to plant a lot more during the summer. So
you're planting the seeds for there.
Soon we're going to learn the hua olelo for In-N-Out Burger. Yeah, pretty soon we're going to learn that one too.
Iloko Ivaho Burger.
Iloko Ivaho Burger. I love that. All right, real quick, we got about 30 seconds, Kumu. You guys got May Day coming up.
May Day coming up. Yes, of course, May 1st. We've have our Kumu, Robert Uluvehi Casimiro, Halauna Kamale, and a few special guests. So please buy your tickets, come join us, celebrate music, celebrate hula, and celebrate the giving of lei and wearing of the lei.
And that is happening on May 1st, Bishop Museum,
May
yes?
1st, Bishop Museum,
Okay,
yes.
we'll be there with you.
Yes,
All
yes, we're
right.
excited.
Very big mahalo to Kumu Kahanuola Solatorio for joining us this morning right here on Good Morning Hawaii.